What's going on, everybody? I just wanted to chop it up with you guys a little bit about the market, about kind of why we are where we are, what we can do, what does the crypto market look like, what are the things that we should be looking for, and some of the best courses of action to take in this big bear market that's probably going to be with us for a while, guys. I do not come from the school of thought where I believe that the bull market's going to end anywhere in 2022. I think you're looking at middle of 2023 before that bear market really starts to um, go away. And there's a lot of external factors that go along with that that could either shorten it or extend it. And we'll kind of talk about that. But I think it's important that we kind of talk about some of these things and why we are where we are. And, the inflation data came out last week, and you can see that it topped the forecasted what they were forecasting the inflation data to come in as by like 0.1%, which means that we're like at 8.3% of inflation. And Powell did say, who is the head of the the Fed, said that he wanted to bring it down to 2%, which means that you're looking at a rate hike bigger, in my estimation, bigger than what was expected at the beginning before the inflation data came out. I think everybody was pricing in a 50 basis point rate hike. I think now you're looking at 75% basis point, possibly a 1%, depending on how everything looks between now and September 21st, I believe, is when the rate hikes will come into effect, and they'll have their meetings, and we'll figure out what they're going to do. So now we're looking at between 75 and 100 basis point hike. If it's 75, I believe the markets will go down a little bit, but not too bad. If it's 100, you're going to see some markets that are going to go down pretty significantly, which you know we have to expect that. I think we're going to be on a roller coaster ride between now and, you know, to mid 2023. You'll see some pumps, but ultimately, I believe that the market itself will go down. So, there's a lot of external factors about why we are where we are, and inflation's a big one. We are in inflation. We are in the middle of a recession. The numbers prove that out. They People can redefine a recession any way that they want to, but we're in a recession. We've met the qualifications for a recession, and the market is now telling you that we're in a recession. Um, and inflation data is proving that out as well. So, like as you guys can see, like that inflation data really hurt the market. And then there was some news that came out. A couple companies on Thursday really came out with some bad data for themselves that really tanked the stock market. Why do we talk about the stock market when we talk about crypto? Because they're linked, they're together. You have to pay attention to what's going on in the stock market to forecast what's going to come in crypto. And if you don't believe that, then you don't believe in data. It's just that simple. They are linked, they are together, they do run together for the most part. Yes, there's days where they don't, but if you look at a 365-day chart and you look at crypto and you look at the stock market, they pretty much run together. So what are we really looking at, outside of that? You look and you see these are the pre-markets coming into Monday, and these will change hourly, daily, minutely, minute by the minute, depending on, when you look at them. But right now, it looks like they're all in the red, except for the VIX. But if you really want to follow crypto and you really want to link it to the stock market, you really want to look at the Nasdaq. I believe it's probably the closest that it runs with, and obviously that's in the red, pretty big. So right now, if the stock market was to open on tomorrow or in a couple hours, we would probably be looking at a day that wasn't so great. And when the stock market doesn't do great, crypto doesn't do great. So, pay attention to these things and look at these things pre-markets and look at them before you go to bed. And when you wake up in the morning, you can kind of get a gauge on where the crypto market's going to head for the day. So, do this research here and really start to look at it and start to make some trading decisions based on that. So, we stand here at the crypto market at a right around a nine, right around a 9.7 billion market cap. Why is market cap important, and why should you pay attention to market cap? Um, Market cap basically tells you how much money is running through crypto, and or how much money is in crypto on any given day. And that's important because if there's not money going into the tokens that you're invested in, and the tokens, the top tokens like Bitcoin and Ethereum and BNB, then guess what? Then that money can't filter down to the altcoins as well. So it's all like a big, it's all intertwined together. You know, you'll see, Bitcoin and Ethereum are pumping, and your altcoins are usually pumping, which then pumps your meme coins as well. So it's like a line. And if ETH's down, because ETH is connected to so many of the meme coins and so many of the altcoins, if Ethereum's down, guess what? Your altcoins and your meme coins are going to be down as well, because they're connected. And very rarely will your meme coins or your altcoins run when Ethereum's down. But when Ethereum's pumping, they'll pump as well. So it works both ways. But we talk about overall market cap because a little bit of I'll give you guys kind of how I feel. Back in November of 2021, the crypto market cap was two $2.9 trillion. So we lost right around $2 trillion in money that came out of the crypto market between November of 21 and where we currently stand now in 2022. Um, as the recording of this video, we lost about $2 trillion. What does that mean to investors? That means that there's $2 trillion less flowing through the coins in the tokens than there was in November of 2021, which does what? Less volume, less price, drives the price down of all the tokens and meme coins. So, give you an example of this, Ethereum at that same point was around $4,000 when if we go back and look at this, um, way back here in, see, there's four. If we come over in here, January 22, we got to go further back. But just to give you an example, in January, it was at $3,700, right? So, and it was up from there. So, you know, you look at where Ethereum is now, it's roughly about half of that price. So the price action on Ethereum is solely based on the market cap up top here, the total market cap. So when you when we talk about a bear market and a bull market, until we get this total market cap my estimation is about a $1.5 trillion market cap, up to almost a $2 trillion market cap, we aren't even talking about a bull run. So think about if there was $2 trillion floating through the market, how much more value your token or your coin would hold, just because that amount of money would be pumped into Ethereum and Bitcoin. So just on that alone would pump your altcoins and your meme coins. Probably, think about it, maybe close to double of what they are now. If you double, if you're looking at double in the market cap, you could probably estimate between, you know, 25 to 50% increase just on Ethereum alone. And that's just from doing nothing. So imagine if you have your altcoins and your meme coins who are actually out here developing things. It could really pump them, right? So when we look at where we are, that's kind of where we are in the crypto market. We have to increase this market cap. And this also, when there's no new money flowing in, this is when you start to see money get moved from project to project to project. It's because you don't have that influx of new money coming in. So the only money that's really getting moved in crypto is the money that's already in crypto. So, I know people have this perception and they get upset when people start to move money from one project to another, but they forget that there's no new money coming in of any significance to boost that market cap, so that you don't really feel the impact of moving from one project to another. So, it's all based on market cap and based on the money that's coming in. So, like, why why are we here? What are we doing? There's a lot of factors of how we got here, right? Why, we have a war going. There's a war going on in Ukraine. We turned on the money printing machines and we were printing money all over the place, billions and billions of dollars. Inflation is at 8.3%. Um, you look at, the COVID, pandemic that, money was spent on, and the world kind of flipped itself upside down on its head and everything was changed. And, you look at these things and it all leads you to where we are now. So what do we do moving forward, I guess is the question, right? And my thought on that is we're at a time in the crypto market that is a blessed time if you're in it, because I don't think you're going to see the price of Ethereum at 1459 for an extended period of time outside of 2022 going into 2023. So you have the opportunity to really load up on your favorite projects and your favorite altcoins right now at basically what I call a clearance rate. They're not even on sale. They're on clearance. I mean, even Bitcoin sitting up here at 20,000. Let's not forget a couple months ago, or not too long ago, we were talking $60,000 for a Bitcoin. So that's on clearance. BNB, if you look at BNB, it's probably one of the most stable cryptocurrencies you can invest in. And this thing was upwards of three, four, almost touching $400. So you know, XRP is not on sale today. It went on a little run today all by itself, but we'll kind of leave that one alone. But you look at Solana, for example. I'm not a big Solana fan, but let's just talk about price action. It's sitting at $33 right now. Back in November, December, January, you were paying 90 to $100 for one Solana. So, um, and we all know what Doge can do. We all know what Matic did. It was up in the $2 range. You're looking at it at 82 cents right now. So these prices aren't going to stay around forever. So what we do, you look at SHIB, look at SHIB at 1185. I mean, come on. I mean, that thing was running. I mean, will it run again? There's a lot of debate up and down about that, but the fact is the fact, it was running. Um, and you scroll down, down here, you can get to Crow. It's probably sitting, yeah, at 10 cents. There was a time last year for a while, Crow was at 50 cents and people were buying it up at 30 cents saying it was a bargain. So at 10 cents right now. So these prices will not stick around. So what do we do? Well, you buy, in my opinion, you buy, you load up your bags, you put in what you can put in, you dollar cost average your way into these tokens or any even meme tokens that you have that you believe in. You dollar cost average your way into them. You build your bags, you sit back, you wait. Every time it gets to a buy price, you buy a little bit more and you buy a little bit more because you have time. Will there be pumps during this bear market? There'll be pumps where you look at it and go, and you'll hear everybody go, "Oh my God, we're in a bull market." No, you're not. You're in a pump. Every bull market has pumps. So don't go crying and jumping off the ledge and selling your whole bag because you think you're in a bear market. If you think you're in a bear market, always come back here and look at the total market cap. And I'm telling you, if this ain't close to 2 trillion, you're not in a bull run. You're still in a bear market. And you're just in the middle of a pump is all you're in the middle of. So, I encourage you guys. What I'm doing right now is I'm picking 3 or 4 meme tokens and probably 6 to 7 altcoins, and I'm buying them every time they go down to my buy point, dollar cost averaging into the ones I already own. I'm buying Ethereum and I'm buying Bitcoin. I buy Bitcoin and Ethereum guy and BNB. I'm buying them 3 consistently. Um, but that's my strategy is that I'm and I can tell you which ones I'm buying. I'm buying Matic. I always have bought XRP, but I'm buying the ones that I'm really loading up on right now are Matic, Gala, XRP, obviously, and ApeCoin. So and them are the ones that I'm really loading up on from the altcoin perspective, from the meme coins perspective. I'm loading up on MetaMonkey AI. Obviously, if you guys seen my videos, you know I'm loading up on that. Um, so that's one. Volt, I'm loading up on Volt. Love Volt, love where they're going. And I'm going to, you know, looking at another project. I have a couple that I'm looking at that to load up on. And I am buying some flow blockchain as well. But them are the ones that I'm loading up on. I do have some that I hold a good chunk of of real estate in, um that I'm just kind of holding on to. But them are the ones I'm really loading up on for the bull run. And Bone, I'm sorry, I cannot leave Bone out. I always forget Bone. I am buying Bone every time it gets under $1.50. So, but that's just the ones that I'm loading up on. But I encourage you guys, pick the ones that you believe in and load up on them. And if you stay in the top 25 guys, I don't think you can go wrong during a bull run. And when it comes to your meme coins, you know, just pick the projects that you believe in, pick the projects that you think are going to work, pick the projects that have strong beliefs in, and just dollar cost average your way in. I'm not here to tell you which ones to pick and which ones not to pick. That's not my thing. That's your thing. That's your opinion. And I support anybody who's loading up on crypto right now. So this bear market, like I said in the thumbnail, will be here for a while. So the key is, what do you do with it? Do you look at it and be upset every day and say to yourself, man, I can't believe that this is here and I don't know what to do and I can't function in a bear market? If you're doing that, then the crypto market is probably not the right market for you to be trading in. But if you look at this bear market and you say, you know what, I see nothing but opportunity out here, And not only do I see opportunity, I see opportunity to gain in the positions that I already have and open up new positions in projects that I once wouldn't be able to afford or couldn't open up a good solid position in. Now I can, and open up them positions in them new projects. Um, I highly encourage you guys, don't have wallets with 25, 30 tokens in them and coins in them, and you're trying to dollar cost average to all of them. Pick the ones that you really want to buy and really want to load up on and really want to dollar cost average into, and really concentrate on them ones, because you can better your position or make new positions by doing that and not spreading yourself so thin. But this is how you need to maneuver in a bear market: is you have to look at this as an opportunity. And I look at this bear market being probably the biggest opportunity in front of anybody that's investing in the crypto markets face in a long time. I believe coming out of this bear market, whenever we come out of it, depending on who you listen to and depending on who you believe, you will get different time frames, and nobody has a crystal ball, so nobody we can't see exactly when we're coming out of it. So you know but when we do come out of it, I believe that the people who operate smartly in this bear market will be millionaires. That's my belief. It's not a guarantee, but that's my belief. I believe that if you do it right, this bear market will make more millionaires than we can even think of. And a lot of millionaires will be made off the top 25 cryptocurrencies. A lot of millionaires will be made off of the meme coins. A lot of millionaires will be made off of a mixture of both. There's not one way to do it that's right and one way to do it that's wrong. But what we do know is that if you're not in it now, you're not dollar cost averaging in it now, you're not making bigger positions than what you had before, and are investing in new projects that you once couldn't afford to be invest in, then you're probably not going to be in that realm of being a millionaire when this bull run starts. So that's how I'm operating in this bear market. That's the best way that I think that you should operate in this bear market, but that's just my thought. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just telling you what I'm doing. But you know, we're gonna be here for a while, so there's time to really make your position solid and make them more than what you thought you once could make them. And you know, that's how you have to look at it. And I look at this as an opportunity, opportunity for everybody, opportunity for people to have wealth that they never would have been able to achieve before in just a regular stock market or regular trading or 401ks or anything like that. And I'm not telling you to go dump your 401k into the market. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that I believe that this crypto market as it stands right now, and when it goes to the bull run, the people that are in it now will reap the benefits of that. And new money will come into the market. You have the Fidelities of the world, and some big banks that are getting ready to start up some crypto exchanges, which will bring a bunch of new money in. You have BlackRock teaming up with Coinbase to allow their higher end investors to first start buying Bitcoin and then start to buy Ethereum through collaboration that them two have, which will bring new money in. You have regulation that's coming. I know people don't like to talk about regulation, but the crypto market needs some sort of regulation so that new money is coming in and they're securing what they're coming in, and they know that there's some regulation out there, and it's not just the wild west anymore. So all these things that are coming together shouldn't scare anybody. We should really embrace them, because as they start to come in and do these things, and you see adoption through some of these bigger fidelities and things like that, um, w- that allows the people like us who are in it now to reap the benefits of that. So think about when all this new money comes in, they don't know a lot about Bitcoin. They don't know a lot about Ethereum. They don't know a lot about altcoins. So they're going to be buying at prices way higher than we would have bought at, way higher than what we would have even thought of. It's just like when we first came in, we kind of knew what we were doing, but we kind of didn't. And some of us made some money, some of us lost some money, and some of us were in the middle and did both. So, but we need this new influx of money to bring that market cap up. So, that's kind of what I have for you guys today about this market and kind of where we stand and why we are where we are and how you can manipulate this market to work in your favor. Will it work in your favor tomorrow? Absolutely not. This market sucks. Will it work in your favor a year from now, 2 years from now? Heck yeah, if you do it the right way, you'll look back at these prices and go, man, I can't believe I bought at that price and I wish I would have bought more. And not only that, man, am I living a lifestyle that I didn't think that I was going to be able to live in the short amount of time that I that I invested in crypto. So that's the way I feel. That's how I feel about the situation. So you know, like I'm gonna end it here, but like this, share this, subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna talk to you guys a little bit more about markets. I'm gonna start to go live here pretty soon, a little bit. So if you want to know when I am live and we can have these two-way conversations about these things, then go ahead and subscribe to the channel and turn on that notification bell and it'll let you know. But that's kind of where I am with the market, and just want to kind of give you guys an overview of what my thoughts were in this bear market that we're in. And it's going to be a long ride, guys. It's going to be a bumpy ride, but it's going to be a good ride for people that do it right. So everybody have a great night. Appreciate you guys' time. Thank you.